안녕하세요. 림페 씨. Singapore. 남자입니다. 안녕하세요, 여러분들. Wow, so if you guys have been following me lately, you know that I've been on this electric guitar journey for the past 12 days. It's day 12 today, by the way. Now, during the first 11 days, okay, during the first, actually during the first 4 days or so, okay, I've been watching a lot of YouTube channels, and then when I hear them, like when I hear people strum the guitar, like just one note, it goes like, and then when I strum the same note on my guitar, it went like, meow. So like, damn, why does it sound so different? Is it because my guitar is cheap? You know, like my whole set here is only 150 bucks. So my natural conclusion was that my guitar was cheap. And then as I've been posting my videos, people tell me, hey, use an amp. I said, damn, I'm using the amp, you know. And then my natural conclusion was my amp was cheap. Okay. Then it took me actually over 10 days, okay, to understand two things. Number one, you need this thing called a distortion pedal to produce the growl sound. So it was never about the cheapness of my guitar. And secondly, I only found this out yesterday that there is an actual button here you can press that changes the guitar from, you can barely hear, from this to, okay, I got my pedal attached. Basically, I never knew about this button. I never knew about this overdrive button until last night, okay, the night of day 11, when Silver Skunk on my Instagram went like, dude, do you have a button called drive or overdrive on your amp? I went like, no, my amp is the cheapest amp that came with the set, without even looking at the amp. And then after that, I looked at the amp and said, damn, there's a button here called drive. I pressed the button and went like, wow. And then I actually took that video yesterday. I'll link it here. So, but you see, this is actually quite troublesome. You have to walk to your amp to just turn it on and off, right? So actually, I bought this distortion pedal to produce that sound on day 5. Okay, so I never knew about, before I knew about this button, I bought the distortion pedal. And so this is my first distortion pedal. I thought we need the distortion pedal to produce the sound. So if you guys are a beginner, know that you have this button here that will make your guitar instantly sound like a Hellcat, okay? If it's meowing, it will sound like a Hellcat, just like this. You do not need this. I found out about this button only after I bought this, right? So now, what took me so long to make a video about this distortion pedal? My first distortion pedal by Donner here, it's about 35 bucks on Amazon, so it's not cheap, but it's very small and very nifty. Comes in a nice color. Comes in classic. What's that? I can't even see. So small. Tight or natural? Classic, tight, natural. With a gain, this is a gain, and then for sound, volume and tone. So I have tone all the way up and gain almost max. I can't max. The moment I max it, the whole amp goes purring, so it's too loud. So I can't max it. I can only go like 75%. And then this is where you step. This is where the actual pedal is, right? So now, one word of advice for beginners, right? Number one, for beginners, I'm a beginner, so I know, okay? Number one, you don't need this. You can walk up to your amp and just press this button, it will start purling like a Hellcat. So to me, the natural conclusion why we need pedals is just this. Number one, it's more convenient. You don't have to walk to your amp. You just have to step the button wherever you are. So it's convenient. And number two, you can stack these bad boys. So there are pedals that does all kinds of things. So you can stack them all, link them to produce a certain sound, which you could not do just by pressing that button on the amp. So that's the other thing, right? So one pedal right here, right? The other thing I need to warn you guys is I fell for the batteries not included thing, all right? Meaning what? I bought this 5 days ago, but what took me so long to make this video because it do not come with the power cable nor the cables here. So I had to buy them separately, which took another few days. Okay, so it came without these cables and wasn't able to do anything with it until this morning. This came this morning. Okay, so take note of this. So now let's test the sound. Right now, before, okay, at this setting, before let's not turn it on. Before it sounds like this. Okay, okay, Eddie, this is for you. Are you ready? From, see, this is the convenience. You don't have to walk up the amp. Just this. From to. Man, now, of course, you know, if you turn up the level, if you turn the gain even higher, it will sound even less. But it produces a lot of feedback from your amp, so I really don't like the feedback, so I like to turn the gain a little bit low. I'm sure with the pedal attached, these things do nothing anymore. I'm not sure. Okay, the volume still works. The volume works. Does the gain work? Let's say I put the gain to maximum here on the amp. Oh, it does work. It's actually too much. So I have to dial it back a little bit, dial it to 50. I actually don't like too much gain because honestly, too much gain makes it hard for me to play. I start to miss my timing when it goes and I miss my timing because I built my timing based upon the sound dropping off. Like when I hear the sound drop a certain way, I change, yeah. But it changes the pattern of the sound, so it really messes up my playing, really. So honestly, it sounds bad boy. It sounds good for a performance, but if I'm practicing, I prefer to practice it clean without. I think it's better. Let's do it again. Whoa. You know, strangely, because I trained my muscle memory to play standing, I can't really play sitting. Like sitting is too comfortable. My muscle memories get messed up sitting. I need to play standing. But anyways, guys, that's my first pedal. It's the Donner mini pedal. And here is how it looks again. So let me get it off the cables. Like this. Let me get it off its cables. It looks like this. Okay. Let's get the focus. Okay. So it looks like this. Right? This the input, output, power. Remember, you have to buy all this separately. Right? And oh, now it's so out of focus. Okay, okay, now my camera is completely screwed, so I'm gonna have to do this. See you guys soon, and appreciate all your attention and appreciate you guys following me on my electric guitar journey. Do sub, and let's see what I can do in 30 days, 60 days, and 100 days. Annyeong.